Thank you for listening to Compas Unfiltered. I am your host, Checo.
This is your co-host, Noe. What up? What up?
Y andamos solos. We're in it today, bro. Just me and you.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
A little tired, bro. Es miércoles, compa, pero pues como me dijiste afuera de cámaras, le vamos a echar ganas.
Eso sí. We got no choice.
Nah, I'm just playing. A little tired, bro, but we here, bro. I'm always excited to be here.
Coffee ain't helping today?
It's there. Chilling. Nah, it's cool. It's working.
It's good?
Yeah. Feeling good. ¿Tú? ¿Qué?
I'm good. We're on water. Oh, we got new cups, wait. Just so you guys can see. And then also, so they can't flag us and shit for beer or anything like that.
Why, have they been?
I don't know, but I think they probably can.
Oh, fierro.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you guys will be seeing this more often.
Yeah.
Beer, water, coffee, whatever.
Mystery.
Yep.
So actually, this week we went on Snapchat, Instagram. We asked friends, family, anybody who follows us. Also, I think on Facebook, we posted, right?
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook. That's where I posted. You did Snapchat? I don't think I did Snapchat. Yeah, I don't think I did Snapchat.
We did like a kind of like a Q&A, for us or whatever. Like, what do you guys want to find out about us or about the podcast or lo que sea? Some of you guys Sunday, man. I already told Noe some of the stuff.
Yeah, this guy's the one that got the messages.
You guys, it's unfiltered. We're trying to say like PG-13. You guys fucking rated X. Pasen esos compas. Yeah, but what were some of the questions, bro?
All right, so the first one, what was our motivation to start a podcast?
Man, motivation. I think we did talk about it a little bit when we did our intro. Ya ni me acuerdo. I think we did mentioned it, like kind of
like the beginnings of
the beginning of it or whatever. For me, myself, it was just more so. As some of you guys might know or might not know, pues soy músico, half-ass, pero soy músico, and siempre queda algo que you want to keep doing. And I had stopped for a while, with Cristalera, and we kind of got back into it again. Not as big as we wanted to, like I said, it's just more low key, pero pues sí andamos tocando. But there's always like a new project that at least myself, I'm always like that. I want to do something new. I want to, I've done so many things in my life, as far as like, I was a bouncer. I did the whole promoting thing, fucking pues músico. For a while, I was doing fire sticks and shit. If you guys know about fire sticks, get that shit for free. So then the podcast thing, el compa No is actually one who put me on. That's one of my, I think the podcasters that I follow right now is like Joe Rogan. That's probably one of my main one. And obviously I follow more now. Can't think of right top of my head.
Right. There's a lot.
There's so much shit out there. But then I was like, man, this should be dope. And el compa No was like, I want to do one, but I want to do one with like, I think you said you wanted to like, interview musicos and stuff like that, like famous artists and shit like that. I'm all like, yo, I don't got no plugs like that, bro. Not no more.
Right.
But then I was like, man, what if we just do our friends, family? We're a little bit interesting, I think.
Yeah. See, well, no, actually, I think so. I mean, the people that we brought on, I definitely been interested in. Like, it's been good topics so far. Like it's been good combo. So hell yeah, I agree. I mean, the whole musical thing came about because this guy was involved in the music scene, but obviously he had been out, But that was the idea. I mean, with technology being so advanced, I mean, if you know somebody that can get you to talk to somebody that's famous, hey, real quick, hey, you want to answer a few questions or whatever, you don't even have to be in this setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your phone records, mics. I mean, you look at some of these YouTube videos, bro. They have almost nothing. Like and they're doing decent numbers. So. That was the idea behind it, but look, COVID happened, bro, and then there is no whitelist, there is no connect to an artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like everything happens for a reason, and like I'm happy with the way this podcast turned out and it's going, you know what I mean? So it's like maybe this is the way it was supposed to be. Aparte que no estamos conectados.
No, pues como dice el compa, everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For whatever it is. I mean, I don't know. We don't know what. I always keep saying, I don't know where it's going to take us, pero pues, aquí andamos, no chingadazos, it's fun, man.
It's fun as hell.
What was another one, brother?
The next one, how hard is it to do a podcast, and how long does it take to edit? I think that question is for you, sir.
Man hours?
Extra man hours? Like, too much calculation.
Nah, I mean, the actual recording process, pues, whatever we take recording, an hour, hour and a half. I mean, we try to stick between 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever. The actual editing, I'm a pro.
He's the only one laughing at me.
Yeah, because I'm not a pro. You already know that. No edit. Ain't no edit here. I want to say probably like 4 hours total.
To edit?
No, like recording and all that stuff or whatever. Maybe 5 if you want to include your drive.
You have to bring that up. Sad shit. Bringing it. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, sometimes I feel like it's a long process, bro, because we get here 7, 8 p.m. and sometimes I'm leaving here 12. 12 typically around there is like the latest I've left. I'm getting home at 1. Sad as shit. Long ass drive going to me dinner. Nah.
No, yeah. But
it's a long process, right?
It is. I mean, yeah. If we include the before and then the after, porque nos quedamos un rato también platicando or whatever. And sometimes that's even longer than the actual podcast. We be out there for like 2-3 hours and shit.
Okay, what you think? What can we do better? And like, or the guests that are here, they're having the convo just continues from there. But we can't record 2 or 3 hours of it because, I mean, it would be just way too long for you guys.
Yeah. I think we already got some comments to make it a little shorter.
Yeah, I've gotten some feedback from people saying, hey, keep it, 35 to 45 minutes for, an average drive time, And, I mean, that's Checo, you had already brought that up, kind of like to keep it kind of short.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that's more like, damn, the convo was bomb, fool. We could have keep going, an hour and 20, and we know we got to cut it. But sometimes I want to keep it going, and hey, we got to keep it on average,
Yeah.
45 to an hour max, I think is probably good. I mean, I know you're right, but a veces me pico. I'm like, I want to keep going, bro.
No, yeah. What was the next one, bro?
Let's see, man. This was one that was like, oh, what's up with this? Do we wish the podcast was longer? Do we wish the podcast was longer, or
sometimes,
do you guys?
Yeah.
I just said it earlier. Yeah, like como que sí, a veces sí la conversación está perra, and pues te quedas con ganas de seguir platicando, and obviously you guys don't see, but behind the scenes we stop and we move on to this guy's living room or family room, and we're chopping it up there, and like it continues. Pues ya tenemos a few episodes because we're not drinking, but sometimes we're having a few more brews, and the conversation just flowing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So to that answer, I sometimes do, and since sometimes that's perfect. 30 minutes, 45 minutes is great. What do you think? Same?
No, I think so too. Igual. 30. I want to stay between that 45 an hour, más o menos. Sometimes it's just flowing, bro. It's just a good time. It's a good vibes, and we just keep going. But I try to cut it off at like no more than like an hour and 30.
Yeah, if you guys ever see me, okay, yeah,
like that's it.
Yeah, estuvo. With the next one, how do we come up with topics?
I think we both chime in and brainstorm. We go off of people that we know. That's how we come up with topics. And I'm fortunate enough we both are, that we know people that have obviously different backgrounds. They do different stuff that helps us come up with topics.
Yeah.
Obviously the whole musical thing it's there. It's always gonna be there. We could definitely bring on more musicians and whatnot. But as far as like we just did one with the homie, the addiction.
Yep.
Compadre
Jose, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that experience and that topic and subject was like, I thought it was good,
Oh, for sure.
A good message for everybody that's going through something like that. So
yeah.
But that's how we pretty much pick topics. Sometimes we do we're talking on the phone and we're trying to figure out, brainstorm on what could be a good one or what could be the next one. And then we start thinking about, okay, and who can come on for that? Do we have anybody that can relate or is involved or, And that's pretty much the process, We were still figuring it out, I think.
Yeah.
But that has been the process since we started the podcast. And I feel like we're still trying to figure out how to come up with topics in a better manner and more efficiently.
Yeah.
Calmate, hey, I went to school, dog.
No, yeah. And like I said, just the people that we have around us, you know, really help to narrow those things, those options down. And I mean, I want to have everybody on, honestly. Like if it was up to me, but you know, we only have 4 microphones.
Yeah.
And we don't have that much time, you know, también. I mean, you can only bring on so many people before it just gets too clustered to, no sé.
I mean, we only have it is limited because of the mic situation too for now. But you had other people kind of say, "Oh, what about this or what about that?" And we're kind of limited on those options because of the mic situation. But it'll get better. Yeah, this is just the beginning, so we'll figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Do we ever feel like not doing them, and how do we stay motivated?
That's not right now. You don't feel like doing them.
No, I don't feel like driving here, which is different. Nah, I was telling Checo when I got here, like, man, I'm a little tired, bro. My energy level's a little low. But, man, when you get here and you start doing it, and I'm always happy to be here. I'm always excited about the episode, whatever it may be. Like today, we're doing the questions. It was just going to be me and this guy. It feels great. It feels like I'm at home. You know, I feel chill. When we have guests, it's a little bit more involved, a little nerve-wracking a little bit because you got to figure out how you're going to ask, what you're going to ask, what they're, you know, and you really never know how they're going to be prepared or not prepared. So I feel like that's a little bit more, even more, you know?
Yeah.
Intense.
No, yeah, I feel the same way. As far as like not wanting to do them, yeah, especially in the beginning for myself, just because I was dealing with all the editing and all that stuff or whatever that I just couldn't figure out. I was getting frustrated. That's for sure. I was getting frustrated as far as like the video and then the audio, and then I wanted to sound a certain way. I don't want, you know, this or that. I'm just picky. That's all it is. But yeah, I felt sometimes where I'm just like, man, I don't even want to do this shit, or I don't want to do a podcast, like not today or whatever, because I already fucking spent 4 hours editing. Now the next day we got to do another one, because also scheduling, you know, with our guests.
Oh, that's been difficult too. Yeah.
Yeah, because
forgot about that.
We'll do one like on a Friday, and then like the next guest that we have, well, they can only do it on Saturday, so it'll be like the next day right after. And I was like, damn, like it drained. To me, it's like draining a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I always want to do them, but sometimes this guy will hit me up like, yo, so-and-so cancel. I'm like, yes, thank God. You know what I mean? But I was looking forward to be here, but you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, he's hit me up a few times and he's like, yo, cancel for Friday. Like, I'm like, thank God, man. Good. You know, like, but not that I don't want to be here. It's just the fact that you get that break, or you know, you just don't feel like driving here or whatever. I mean, it varies all the time. But how do we stay motivated? I don't think we've answered that yet. That wasn't the same question. The
motivation comes from you guys. When you guys share the podcast, when you guys comment, when you guys send, at least myself, you know, Noe, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. When you guys send us little messages like, yo, this one was fucking dope, this shit was fire, like, keep it up.
Yeah.
Those messages, bro, just literally goes a long way. Especially when I'm tired, my 9 to 5, and then coming over here, then get editing, lo que sea, and then it's like I get a little message like, "Hey, bro, you guys just dropped the podcast yesterday. Like, bro, that show was lit." You know, I'll be like, "Oh shit, that's dope as fuck." Like, all right, cool. Yeah. Makes me want to keep going.
I agree, 100%. And I hadn't thought about it in that way, but that actually is what fuels me as well, bro. The fact that people do comment, the fact that people do share, or a quick text message. I get a lot of text messages from friends and family. Even people that I hadn't talked to in a long time, like, yo, I'm listening to your podcast. Hey, keep it up, or it was good, or I enjoyed this episode, or, you know. A lot of the people that listen to the podcast also that I have on Snapchat, they'll send me a snap when they're listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope as
really
fuck,
dope, too. You know, they'll send a snap. Shout out to everybody that does that, too, because that's motivation within itself. But, yeah, I agree 100%, bro. You hit it right on the spot, bro, with that. For sure. So, what is the next one? Let's see.
I know some people actually suggested, like,
that was gonna be the next one here.
They suggested what kind of episode, or what they want to hear, or what we should probably do.
So one of those is to do a podcast with our spouses. I'm not sure if they're asking if we are gonna do one with our spouses, or they're suggesting. Yeah,
we thought about it, and I think we've asked my wife is a little camera shy. So I think we will do one. I don't know. Maybe there's no set date, but I do want to do one with our spouses. I don't know about you.
I'm down. You already know I'm game for anything, dude. Like, to me, I always tell this guy, I'm game, whatever it is. What are we gonna do? What are we doing? What's next? This. All right, I'm game. Let's do it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm game. Yeah, I don't know if she's ever been on this setting, like microphone and all that. Camera either. I'm sure she's gonna be a little camera shy. I'm sure the natural uncomfortableness of this for the first time. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, 100%. And I've actually talked to a few people when it comes to like doing these podcasts, that it's like you can have a conversation with someone for 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, or whatever when you're at a party or lo que sea. But once you come into this room, or once you come into a room when there's microphones, there's cameras, you know, it gets a little
intimidating.
Yeah, it's intimidating, I want to say. I mean, shoot, even for like our intro podcast, I think we did that shit like twice. Because I stopped, bro. I was all like, "Oh man, I don't know. I'm panicking." Like I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I don't want to say that we're pros or okay. Yeah, I'm 100% comfortable. I still get nervous, big time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but yeah, that's. I think they might be a little intimidated when they come in or whatever. I mean, I don't know. We might do a practice run or something, and then do one. But
and for whoever put that on there, comment on what you'd want to hear about it, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah. Like, if we do bring our spouses on, like, what would you guys want us to talk about?
Yeah.
You know
because it could go all kinds of ways. You know what I mean? So if you guys whoever's listening, if you guys do want that, what would you want us to talk about with our spouses? For whoever sent this over to Checo, you know, if you're listening to this too, you know, make sure you let us know what would the topics or subjects that you want us to cover when they are on here. I mean, I'm sure we'll come up with stuff too, but it's also good to know what our listeners want to listen to.
Because typically what I'm thinking, like when it comes to like our spouses, and even when we've done our podcast, like with our friends or whatever, like we did the one with like the Christmas kickback and whatnot.
Yeah.
We just pretty much talk about life, you know what I mean? And what's going on at that time. Like that time obviously was Christmas. So we talked about like Christmas and then Christmas back in Mexico and like the difference or whatever. But that's basically what I wanted this podcast to be about, you know, just kind of life, what's going on. For some of them, they do feel like interview, you know what I mean? Like we are interviewing that person. But for the most part, I want it to be more just like talk about just life and what's going on in today. And then if they want to share about whatever they have, if we had our Marcos on here, he was, you know, we obviously did more interview style, real estate. But that was just more so like people can gain knowledge if they're trying to buy a house and whatnot. But yeah, definitely let us know what would you want to hear if we do bring on our spouses.
Yep, for sure. And let's see, podcast on Latinos should Latinos get involved in the stock market? That's one of the questions.
I think that was also like a question / maybe a topic that we should bring up. I don't know too much about stocks like that for me to, you know, but we definitely have friends that are involved in stocks that are they're doing well.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the podcasts we're probably gonna do. I mean, it won't be strictly just stocks, right? But it'll be a part of the conversation just because they are involved, and maybe I know I'll learn something from it, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it as well. But that one is coming though, as far as like getting involved with stocks and
investments, financial investments, and stocks, and how you could just get better at your finances, I guess. Yeah. That would be kind of what we want to cover in that next episode, right?
For sure.
Well, not the next episode, but that's coming soon. It's in the works. And this is, what would you do if money wasn't an issue? What would you do if money wasn't an issue?
That one.
This fool said money's not an issue. I don't have any.
Yeah, exactly. When you don't got it, bro, you know, you don't got to worry about it. That was a little hard, bro.
I don't think I'm mature enough to answer that.
You still?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know either? Like,
nah.
I think, man, I don't know. That one is a tough one for myself.
To me, it feels like you say money's not an issue, but the more money, more problems, you know? That would be the cliche thing to say. And I believe it to be true, you know?
Yeah. No, so. I agree. I don't know. That one I'm stuck on because I don't know.
We'll leave that one blank. Maybe we'll answer it in the future.
Maybe
if we have money.
we don't have money, but if you want to sponsor us or whatnot, definitely hit us.
Hey, we need that.
We need that sponsorship, man. Anybody hit us up?
Yes, sir.
One thing I want to talk to you about, bro.
What's up?
Like I said, I want to talk about life, right?
Yeah.
You know? Did you watch that shit with the Capitol shit? The motherfuckers, the Trump supporters storming the.
I thought you were gonna say about the new show on Netflix, dude.
No, man, we talking. That's a life for what's going on right now. Like we might die tomorrow.
Oh shit!
No, we're not gonna die, but
yes,
still.
I did see on the news all the stuff that was going on.
Like I know you're not like too big on politics and you know you don't really care too much for it. I guess you want to say, or you just
not that I don't care for it. I just don't get too hung up on it. Like
okay, I
understand that whatever they decide is probably that's what it's gonna be. And I'm gonna have to adjust and live through it. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I mean, sometimes it's been rougher depending on who's in office, bro. And I mean, but that's kind of how my take on a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to get too hung up on things, especially the things I can't change.
Yeah.
But that's just my mentality.
What was your initial reaction, if you when you saw it, or were you at? Obviously, you're at work. You saw what on Facebook or Capella or?
Yeah, I saw it on social media. The first thing was I couldn't believe that they were storming the Capitol. That was my first initial thought. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, how is a march or protest or whatever, and they're actually getting into the building? That was bizarre to me. And then the social media memes and stuff like that and comments were like, if this were the minority doing this, they would have 12 people dead in the first 5 minutes, and that would have changed people's perspective. People would have been running backwards, But that didn't happen in this case. So that made me sad and mad at the same time, bro. Mixed emotions behind that, But after that, then I couldn't get. Then that's the reason why I don't get too hung up on things, because then it starts not messing with my head, but emotionally affecting me too. I was like, that it makes you, it gets you upset, The fact that if it was black and brown doing something like this, first, boom, boom, first 5 minutes, 12 people dead, boom, then everything changes because then nobody's storming anything. You know what I mean? But that didn't happen in this case. It was completely the opposite, bro. Like they weren't even policed, kind of. You know what I mean?
Right. I was completely shocked, bro, and right away I was like, this was set up. Like, had to have been. Like, as far as like police knew ahead of time and everything, bro, because there is no way, bro, you have a rally. I don't know how far away it was. I mean, obviously it was walking distance, right?
Yeah.
But there's no way you can have a rally that close and not be prepared. You know what I mean? Like with
and to go beyond that though, bro, like all these people and clubs or crews that were doing it were on social media. You know what I mean? I mean, the government knows everything that we're doing, bro. Right. Literally everything that we do. So you're gonna tell me that they didn't know that they were planning all this? Like they knew. And
no, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like no, but I'm saying like they. Not only did they have the time to prepare, but they knew exactly how it was going to happen because all this stuff was on social media. Yeah. And not just on social media. Even if somebody's emailing or you're texting or you're like all that. I mean, the FBI and all that, they're picking up everything. They're picking up words and, anything that we text, they got it. You know what I mean? If it's, it raise awareness or a red flag if it's terrorism or whatever, Right. So to me, it's like, I mean, I don't know how deep. You sound like more conspiracy type,
Well, it's because you had Black Lives Matter had a protest back in June or July, close to the Capitol, and they had armed guards. Like they were there deep. You know what I mean? And it's like, so you have armed guards for that, but then you won't have it for this, and then it's been on social media, and even some people that I know that are Trump supporters. They kept on talking about it. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I'm guessing they're like in social media groups, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like January 6th, it's going down, civil war and shit like that." And I was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" You know what I mean? Like I don't, you know what I mean? Who's fighting who? You guys lost already. Like what civil war? What? Yeah.
Now, what do you think is gonna happen on the 20th, bro?
Oh, they already said they got like 20,000 troops.
Oh snap! I didn't see. Yeah,
that, you know,
They ain't playing games.
They ain't playing games, bro. So that's I'm just like, all right, whatever, you know. But what gets me, and I don't want to do a whole podcast about this, so all you Trump supporters, I don't want to talk to you. But
That's crazy.
no, wait, Neta, it's like you plan this, you storm the Capitol. Did you see that one with that lady? She got pepper sprayed.
Yeah, with the onions. Oh, that's a different.
No, where they're carrying her out or some shit, and then they're like, "Oh, like what happened to you?" You know, and she's like, "Oh, they pepper sprayed me," and they're like, "Oh, who?" Like, "Oh, the police or whatever," and it's like, "Why?" Like, oh, that she was trying to get into the Capitol, and like, why were you trying to do that? Like, oh, it's a revolution or so, whatever the fuck she said.
I saw the one where the girl had onions. That's probably Photoshopped. Then that's probably the one.
It's probably that one
because she was crying or whatever. Her eyes were watery, whatever, and then you look down and she's holding onions. It's probably a meme, bro. Yeah, like, but yeah, I did see that one though. I saw the one where the girl got shot too. Man, it's unfortunate, dude.
Well, that's okay. So, all right, well, we'll go into that too. But first, I was going to say,
you don't feel like it's. I feel like, I mean,
it's nobody wants. I don't want anybody to die.
Right. That's what I mean by, and the police from the Capitol. That I think there's two of them that passed. One that got stomped down and he passed, and then there was another one.
Was there another one? I don't know about one. I don't know about the other one. Pero my thing is like you guys stormed the. You guys, as in the people who did it,
right?
Stormed the Capitol, and you did nothing. You went in there, you took selfies, and you hicieron desmadre.
Well, what were they supposed to do? Weren't they just supposed to stop the whole process from happening? But I mean, they didn't stop anything. I mean, they stopped while they were in there, and then they rejoined and finished.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the
objective?
Yeah, like what did you guys do? And I think somebody said something about it. They took a shit and they fucking smeared the walls or some shit. Like what are you guys doing? Like, what was that? Like. All they did was they fucking flipped rooms upside down, papers all over the place. Like I said, they were taking selfies and shit. And I'm like, that's your revolution. That's your.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre, bro. I mean, to me, it's unfortunate that people had to lose their lives over that. You know, especially like that if it's only one, that police officer that it was just at work, bro. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure, 100%. And the thing is, I'm not sure. We have to, I guess, look at video or. Somebody fact check me, I guess. But there's just something about like they were hitting them with a fucking fire extinguisher.
Al
policía.
Damn.
So it's kind of like, so blue lives don't matter, or qué pedo? Not anymore? No.
That's bogus. I see. And this is the reason why I don't like getting and watching all this stuff, because like then you start getting real into it, and I just don't want to get hung up into stuff like that because it affects me. You know what I mean? Like. Then I'm all messed up. You know what I mean?
That's just my thing, bro. It's because like they preach this and that they're so much better and this and that, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, so what? Then blue lives don't matter, then, right? Oh no, it's just that one individual. Oh, okay, well, just how it is with Black Lives Matter, just how it is with Latinos or whatever. It's just that one individual. We're not all rapists, We're not all fucking murderers. We're not all this. But you guys are quick to label. So, right. But we can't do that, And as far as the lady who died, yes, it's unfortunate. I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want, But
yo, do we know who shot her though? Like, was it a police officer or was it somebody?
Secret Service officer, whatever? I saw the video.
Oh, I didn't know who shot her. I saw the video too, but I didn't know who shot. Because somebody said live shooter or something like that. ¿Cómo se dice cuando somebody's shooting in a place? Something like that. Active shooter.
Active shooter.
Yeah. Somebody yelled out in the video, active shooter, and then people started kind of like backing out. But I didn't know who shot her. You know what I mean? I saw it. I was like, damn.
But did you see when she was just on the floor, or you saw when she actually shot her?
I heard the shot, and then it said active shooter or something like that.
Okay. I saw when she was... So they had like the doors closed to go further into wherever they were going. And they had Secret Service, police officers, whoever they were. They were like in a black suit. So
that's probably,
Secret Service, whatever, CIA, I don't know, whatever, FBI. But
Men in Black.
Men in Black, same thing.
They're in a black suit.
They were on the other side, and they obviously had a barricade, and this lady was climbing over people to get through. So if I'm a cop and this shit's barricaded, it's obviously for you guys not to come in, and I have my gun drawn for you guys to back away, but someone's still coming over the top, I'm shooting, bro.
Yo, and after that, did they still get through past that point?
No.
Or ya no? Ya ahí pararon.
Pararon.
So this could have stopped outside.
Well, yeah.
Did you see the guy that fell off? He's climbing, and they're trying to grab his hands, and then he just boop, let go. That was funny as hell.
That was funny.
That was funny to me. I saw that. I mean, they were hilarious.
There was a lot of good memes.
There was
a lot of good memes.
But that one where that woman got shot, I was like, damn, that's bogus.
Well, I saw that, and then I'm on Facebook, bro. I'm reading like comments and whatnot, and Trump supporters are getting all mad and shit or whatever. And somebody just wrote like, well, why didn't she just comply? Because that's what they tell like to black people or minorities, like, oh, they should have just complied. You know what I mean? Or else they would have never died. You comply to cops, then you don't get shot. You don't whatever. She should have complied.
I mean, she probably, yeah, that's facts. 100%, bro. That's exactly what they say.
But whatever, man. That it is what it is. It's unfortunate, like you said, bro. It's life, and yeah. But,
so for the 20th, they should have tons of troops, tons of security. All that should be good. I had one more question about that, but I'll come back to it because I definitely forgot it. But I had one more thing. I remember. So that I only saw that one that died, and then I heard about the cop. Who else died? And was there more videos about that, like about the people that died, or more stomped on, or what?
They just said that. I think they said a total of 4 people died, but I didn't see videos or anything else. They just said, yeah, Orale. That one I did see the video of, or whatever. I saw, other people, I'm assuming, probably got stomped on or something. I mean, I saw cops out there with batons and shit, But then I also saw a video of a cop leading people to get into the...
Yeah, somebody said cops were taking selfies, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't see all that.
Yeah.
But that's sad, bro. Yeah. Who knows?
And I seen a report. They did like a press conference with the FBI or whatever. At that moment when I had seen it, there was like 70 people who got arrested. And there were anywhere from like... as far as the charges, from like trespassing to I don't know what kind of fucking felony they charged them with or whatever. I saw a video también of people getting arrested at the airport.
That's one more thing that I'm concerned and curious about too, like to see if this privilege is gonna carry on to the sentences. Are they gonna be real light sentences? Oh, I'm on probation for 6 months. Oh, I'm on. That'll be sad too to see, and it's gonna be like not an awakening because we already know, but it just lets you see like, damn, they really don't care about us, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just facts, or that privilege carries weight. You know what I mean?
If they get away with it, if they just
and I'm almost sure that they will, dude. Like,
well, yeah, and the thing is, it's like Trump said, hey, you do any kind of damage to Capitol, to the monuments and to the Capitol building. That's when Black Lives Matter was doing the rally or protest. He said up to 10 years in jail or something like that. Like if you break anything or whatever. So there's a lot of people who broke a lot of shit that day. So I'm hoping
10 years hits something, right? Hey. I mean, because like I said, I could almost see like, probation or 6 months, probation a year, like a little tap on the hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's see. I don't want to speak too soon, but I definitely feel like you should have consequences for your actions.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like we would have gotten them without question. And we ain't getting organic food in prison, that's for sure.
No, we're not. At all. At all. I don't know,
See,
man.
that's why I didn't want to talk about this stuff, did I?
Hey. Well, that's why.
Like, look at our energy levels, look at our moods. Nah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to talk about it because that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I don't think we're gonna do a podcast about it. So I'm just like, I might as well just bring it up now. This is just the way I feel, and that's
No, it's good to have a conversation about it. Our Latino listeners, probably feel the same or maybe feel different. Comment. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. And I think with this was gonna be a short one, so I think we'll wrap it up now. And again, another giveaway.
What are we giving away this time?
I don't know. It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
Peace out.
Ahí estamos. Deuces.
Hey, follow, listen, Compas Unfiltered.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Peace.